There's something I don't quite understand about internet conspiracy theorists. It's something that I covered slightly in my last video, but I'm just going to talk about it a bit more here, as I just feel like making another video. One of the main theories you'll often read about if you look on the internet at conspiracy websites and such is that there's like the Illuminati or some other shadowy organisation, like sometimes it's the Illuminati or the Freemasons or the Bilderberg Group, or depending on who you ask, just Jewish people in general. And conspiracy theorists often say that they have some sort of secret plan to take over the world. And you might ask them, well, if it's so secret, how do you know about it? And often their response will be, oh, well, there's clues everywhere. They've left symbols, like on money or on corporation signs, stuff like that. Like logos, that's it. So I guess my question is, why the hell would they want to do that? I mean, if you have like a secret plan to take over the world and or sacrifice it to Satan, because there's a lot of different theories, they all branch out. Why the hell would you put symbols everywhere to let people know about this? It seems like that's just going to undermine the plan. It's like, take control of all banks and corporations, which seems like it's going to take a lot of doing. Manipulate a number of world events, slowly taking over the world, which is also going to take a very long time and a lot of effort, and then undermine all this by leaving symbols everywhere so that people can find out what they're doing. It seems like this alone is enough to basically blow a huge hole in any conspiracy theory of this type, and it's something that people seem to ignore, because I can't think of any answer for this. I've heard someone say that basically these people are kind of like, they have like a compulsion to do this, but it seems very unlikely that a secret group who is powerful enough to take over the world are susceptible to OCD to the point where they will actually try and destroy what some people think is hundreds of years of work to try and take over the world, just because they can't help but put symbols on money and stuff. Now, obviously, you do get the occasional symbol which might have been put there deliberately, like, for example, that the pyramid of the eye on it, on the US dollar bill. That's because there are a lot of Freemasons in power, and that is a Freemason symbol. That doesn't add any evidence to the idea that they're trying to take over the world, though. In fact, if anything, as I said, it basically completely destroys it. So what I'm saying is, if you're one of these people who is coming out of this argument, maybe you should just stop and consider that. I just want to know why they would do it. It doesn't make any sense to me. And if you can't think of an answer for it, then maybe you should just admit that you're wrong. Anyway, that's the video. I'll probably post quite a lot more now, because this channel isn't just going to be me talking about conspiracy theories anymore. It's just going to be me talking about stuff generally. I don't know if there's actually an audience for that, but you might as well try. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.